to shoot somebody in the knees, say, okay, your career is fucked.
No more adventuring for him.
No more adventures for him.
Sounds like a night out in Wales, to be honest.
Taking an arrow to the knee.
No, waking up in a jail cell.
I was gonna say something really bad, but I'm not gonna say it.
Oh, shagging.
No, that's not bad. That's just normal.
No. Sorry, in my defense, there's a lot of people here that are actually bad influence on me, okay?
All right.
Like who?
556 the rest of the operation to
No.
done.
I didn't notice.
No, come on. No, I'm sorry.
Just make him fly a VTOL aircraft. He loves VTOL aircrafts.
I don't even know how to pilot a normal one, okay?
Where can I put basic memes that isn't
If it's if it can be offensive, put it in not safe for work.
okay? It's friendly memes. Okay, cool.
And if it's not offensive,
memes, more video.
oh yeah.
It's a meme because of what happened.
Oh, come on.
Something to do with Skyrim. So.
I actually can't see the server.
Yeah, it's still booting up.
Oh, okay. I got scared.
My arm is booting up at the same time, so I apologize.
Okay. No. No, you don't have to apologize.
That's not what you say. You say, how fucking dare you take this long to bring up the server?
Because I'm not Monarch, okay? I'm already on a stake, okay? I don't want to lose my AKs, okay? Thank you.
You already lost the AKs. You got to go for the full card now.
Let's say I don't want to lose anything more than that, okay? I don't want to go around naked, around the base.
Naked with a flare gun.
Yeah, go British building. But it's a flare gun. Yeah, make a shot count.
You could technically blind someone with a flare gun, so
You could.
just have to shoot them in the face.
You can burn him.
You can burn them as well, yeah.
Right, well,
Maybe,
might as well
yeah.
give you the little overview of today and the system that I'd like you to go in. So, obviously we're going...
I'll just say Black Ghost PMC, not PMC Ghost, please.
Alright, Ghost, Black Ghost, PMC, whatever. My mind is completely fucked today. They're from another unit, so they'll hopefully be joining in with us. And sort of jumping in and hopefully learning some things. Maybe they already know it, like I said. This is the way we conduct training, all right? It might be slightly different to maybe what you're used to. You'll probably hear me sort of correct a lot of the guys sometimes, now and again. But like I said, this doesn't apply to you, so, you know, take what you want and you don't have to listen if you don't think it's correct. Like I said, it's perfectly fine either way. In regards to the rest of you guys, as well as Black Ghost PMC, if you could, when you jump in, there are 4 units, 4 groups, named Scotland, Wales, England, and Irish. If you could jump into a slot, let me just double check the names. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So if Riff, you could jump in as a leader of 1, and then I will jump in as another, spread them out, and Monarch as well. If you could jump in as a leader of another. Spread yourselves out, make sure it's even. If it's 2 or 3 in each side, I don't mind. I think it'll be 2, I think it'll be an odd one, but it's all fine. So at least then you've got a group, and then that will be your breaching group that you'll be going in and doing the phases in. We'll do some theory to start with, guys. So I'll show you diagrams. Give me a second. My dog is chewing a bone and it's really loud. Thank you. we will do some theory at the start, obviously like we did last time, where I'll go over a diagram, streaming it on Discord. We'll be using TeamSpeak to communicate, so once I say mute your Discord, jump into TeamSpeak. You might have to reset your TeamSpeak. That's just simply a restart because the add-on doesn't recognize the script that we load in. Like, just do it. Trust me, it works. When we load in, nice pretty diagrams for you to start with, explain the concepts of it. I'll briefly go over the ones that we've already covered for those of you who were not here 2 weeks ago. To kind of fill you in, although it's pretty rudimentary stuff for what you've already done anyway, you already know it. And then we'll go over some more tactics, and then that will be it then for the theory. We'll do a lot of practice, a lot of fun, a lot of shooting. We'll do some time trials as well. And at the end, just before we finish, about 15 minutes, we will be doing a repeat of Halo dropping. That is because in Friday's operation, the US faction side will be Halo dropping, and it's very important you get it right, because if you don't, then you're going to fuck the entire op up, and you're going to make yourselves a world of pain, essentially, with the AI. So we'll be briefly going through that if you want to stay for that. If you don't, because you're confident in already what you need to do, that's fine. But like I said, if you want to jump in and learn some Halo dropping and how we do it, then even better for you guys, okay? Right, server is now finally loading in, so it should be done momentarily. Any questions? Anybody so far? Excellent. The document will be uploaded to the Mist training if you want to look over it again. Obviously, if you want to practice it yourself as well, just grab a couple of guys in the Discord. I'm sure they'll jump in. I'm always up for some CQB practice, but I know people are a bit nervous of doing CQB with me because I end up correcting them. But like I said, it's there. I'm
streaming it as well.
Okay. Excellent. Yeah, well, James can put it up in Mist training as well. So if you want to see from James' perspective, sometimes it helps to see from a ground perspective rather than me barking orders and stuff like that. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Obviously, it's training, guys. So like I said, act like you do before, and you should be all fine. Make sure that Black Ghost PMC feel welcome. Try and help them out if they need help, explain things to them if they need it. If they don't, then that's fine. They have pretty experienced guys anyway, so like I said, it should be perfectly fine. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Make sure you're on the TeamSpeak, guys, and we'll just switch over to there now instead of Discord. So I'll see you on TeamSpeak. When the server boots up, guys, don't jump in yet. Let me jump in and log in as admin first. You can talk. It's not a problem. I can bite your head off.
We're just waiting for your Pentium 3 to warm up.
Don't worry, you're not the only one who can talk, so welcome to the club.
If you want to watch, you're more than welcome to.
Does anyone in HoV live near Lincoln?
Not that far.
I'll be in Lincoln
Why?
on Saturday.
Uh-huh.
Where is Lincoln?
Where is Lincoln? It's to the northeast of Nottingham.
Yeah, I'll be frequenting the pubs of Lincoln for about 3 or 4 hours if you're around. I'd say hello if you're there, but don't. If it's a long way from you, then I'll see you.
I doubt I'll be over that way. I don't know. It depends what the weather's like. Might take a ride over. But,
Oh, of course.
Oh, it isn't that far from you, is it, at all? I've just looked, yeah.
not really.
It's at the fucking arse end of nowhere, isn't it? Perilously close to Grimsby.
Yeah. I haven't gone drinking in Lincoln in years. Not since I first joined up.
Never done it.
Remember our first weekend allowed away from basic training. We went into Lincoln and got into a massive punch up with some skinheads. It was brilliant.
Are skinheads still around?
Yeah, I've got a lot of.
I've got a mate who's a skinhead. Not like a swastika tattoo skinhead, like more of a he likes
Proper
ska
skinhead.
music and
Yeah,
wearing
the
suspenders.
The real skinhead.
Are they called suspenders? What are they called?
Braces.
That's the ones. Yeah, suspenders. They're like very different.
Yeah. That's a different group that you're mixing with, James. That wear suspenders.
Well, you might do both. I don't know.
Can we join you, Viking, or are you still adminning?
Yeah, give it a sec. It's Arma decides to update now. I'll just locally host it because it's so easy it could be. So
It's not even come up for me on the friends list.
yeah, it'll be up now.
My house is so cold. I'm holding my cup of tea instead of drinking it, and I'm wearing 2 jumpers and a t-shirt.
Is it actually tea?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's decaf tea.
How dare you question the British?
It's
No,
decaf.
I was just
Well,
saying
it's
that,
after
you know.
5-6 o'clock in it. I won't sleep otherwise.
I haven't eaten today, so.
There's not a lot of caffeine in tea, mate.
There is.
No.
Yeah,
There's-
there is.
there's
There's
like
more
more than
caffeine
coffee.
than there is in coffee, yeah.
Yeah. It burns off at a slower rate, whereas caffeine is like a fast punch of it. It
On that
digests
information
slowly.
nugget, the server is up. Please join. It's a local host because Arma, the server is updating at the moment. So fuck it, I can't be asked to wait. So it might disconnect you. It's not deliberate.
That's done.
All right.
My ping is 310.
Yeah, that's because you're probably downloading something.
Oh.
When you jump in, guys, I will switch you to a section, so it shouldn't save you, so to speak. Just got to get you in fast enough.
Who's put me in number 2?
For
I
me
don't
and
wanna be in number 2.
I have you
no
on
one's going to have
Steam.
a Arsenal as well, please.
You are, sorry?
Me and my guy have an Arsenal when we get in.
Yeah, of course, you will have an Arsenal. It's a training service, so you'll have loads of Arsenals all around.
I can't drink. I'm stuck in Scottish.
Yeah, I know that, James, because that's you in Scottish.
Bastards.
Because otherwise you disconnect, so...
Which one did you want to be in, James?
Which one do you think?
I can guess.
French?
Ow.
That is painful.
Waiting for others to load in. Your ping will settle down now once the server's updated. Oh, it's 95% really done now. Nero, what's your sit rep in bud?
Just finishing up initializing the add-ons.
Is there anybody else waiting to load in now? Because I'm not looking at the screen at the moment.
I've just put in a new address.
Okay, there we go.
You want to mute Discord and come into TeamSpeak? Look, our guys can't hear you, Nozza.
Yeah, no, so just turn itself off. God damn it. Just done that.
There we go.
Oh, now the server decides. Oh, fuck you. I'm still playing this one. Right. Patrickson and Rosa, I'll put you in the English section. Patrick, you'll have access to Zeus. And Noza, obviously Patrick can promote you to Zeus. When you are Zeus, I know I don't need to repeat it, but just be careful what you put down and don't spawn stuff down, because otherwise, we're training, we don't want to be interrupted. So have a look around the map. Obviously, feel free to use Zeus and explore the different areas, but just be careful what you do, all right?
Yeah, no worries, mate.
Monarch. Sorry, Riff. Give me a second. Put you there. Husky. Take. There. In. There we go. Awesome. Just waiting for. Oh, nearly disconnected.
Oh.
You try and do it. I'll switch you in when you get in.
Yeah. Well, load these mods. Sorry about this.
Right, all right, take your time. Sorry.
Did somebody like headbutt a gong or something?
No, I had.
I think Viking. I gotta say, Vikings headbutted his like.
Okay. Bong.
Monarch, about halfway through, would you mind? I'll give you the go ahead if you disconnect and have a look at the server. That is booting up at the moment. If you would mind to see if you connect, not now.
Okay. Are you double micing? I can hear myself back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can hear myself
Someone's
too.
got an echo.
I think it's Viking.
No. I think it's Patrick's then, actually.
I don't want to hear my horrible voice.
So make sure everyone double checks their tools and options, and then goes to capture and make sure they got voice activity automatic, and check the test to see if there's any feedback. Nero, what's going on?
I'm loaded in, I'm just looking at the Arma 3 logo. It'll take me 2 seconds.
On a normal server, I would just carry on, but this one I'm not sure the slots will be open for you if you join.
Yeah.
This is a local, should be, but.
Side note, I did not lose my job. I went to see that doctor today and she told me I didn't lose the job.
Oh, you just disconnected and I
for
pressed OK. That's alright. See if you can jump in, mate. Alright, I'll start it up. Someone's mic is echoing pretty badly, they need to sort it. We can hear our own voices. What we're going to do is go to tools and options. All of you double check to see if it's not yours. I've checked mine and it's not.
It's Clem. It's either Clem or Patrickson.
I think it's Arma might be it all the time, so.
Fuck.
Ooh, hello.
And it's now stopped.
Okay, he's camp.
Yeah. Yeah, boy.
Alright, when we spawn in, when we get in, we'll do a check and then we'll be good to go and then we'll continue. I'll stream it on Discord for you so you can see. Just mute your stream when you watch it, because otherwise you'll hear feedback from it and nobody likes that. So, or alternatively, you can look at the CQB V1 document in mistraining and then follow along with what I'm saying on that one. Either one.
Oh, sorry, I'm not.
Apparently, it's been a long day for everyone. There's a lot of silence.
Yep.
I'll just keep muting my mic because I'm whistling.
I mean,
hear my own voice.
big lad, big lad, guys. What's you know what? I can shut the fuck up, okay? I mean,
Are you saying that you would like me to talk more?
Well, my arm hurts. And
Not
so
sure
does my
that's physically
hand.
possible, James.
I've been banging too much, so that's I'm in pain at the moment.
Oh, hey, pissed off guy.
What's up?
Running us for training?
Don't get
There we are.
hardy.
What was that, sorry?
Yeah, I thought I'd do a training today.
Okay, sweet.
Back in a minute, guys.
yeah. By the way, guys, please check your audios. I keep hearing like my audio coming back.
You shouldn't anymore. Just fucked with all the gates and the volume settings if it was me. So
Okay, now should be fine. Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds a lot better, guys.
It does.
Now my sanity is came back.
oh,
Monarch, she's laughing because she knows that I'm not paying in the first place.
Or a bad thing.
Fine, he's Italian, it's allowed.
Oh, he's Italian. Oh,
Yeah, unfortunately, yes, I am.
That's understandable. Yeah. Now I understand why he's insane. Okay.
Anyone stuck on receivership fire?
Yeah, 860.
yes.
Oh no! I've just lost.
It's because there's a lot of us.
Yeah, connection hot.
Oh no!
Wow, this is a
Viking
great
probably went,
presentation so
fuck
far.
this, I'm gonna use the server. Give it a minute.
Your service thing is showing up. Great.
Yeah, it's to launch it. Or maybe he lost internet connect.
Yeah, it probably crashed. I mean,
Discord.
Mine crashed as
He
well.
probably crashed.
Shall I rejoin?
He crashed.
We don't know. He's just
Oh, Viking crash. I thought you said I crashed. Sorry.
I can see you're here at the moment, isn't it? So focused on what's happening. On point, James, as usual.
What he's probably done is not fucked enough sheep so he's displeased the sheep gods, and then they've screwed it all up, basically.
No. Come on. Stop with the sheep.
Come on, Husky, defend the Welsh.
It's a fucking lost cause, mate.
See, that's not fair. I only did one sheep shagging joke, and I lost my case. This is not fucking fair.
Yeah, it's because you're Italian.
I don't like this attitude, okay?
No, it's true though. If you're Brit, you can take the piss out of the Brits, and it's mutual.
No,
But if
I
you're
don't.
foreign, you're stepping, you're attacking us, and that's different.
Foreign.
No, I don't.
At least you're not French, so we can all agree.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah.
fuck yeah. We agree on that. Fuck them.
That's great. The Italians fight before they surrender.
Oh,
Or switch sides.
Yeah, Vikings back online.
Yeah, they also do switch sides. Yeah.
so Vikings had a power cut. How come you haven't had a power cut, Husky? You live like nearby.
Because I live nearer to the capital of Wales, so I got more priority than he does.
God, imagine having power cuts like you guys.
Yeah, our power stations are powered by sheep
Find out
on
about women
wheels.
you have in your country
And
running
we
in
just have a
circles.
Welshman with his wellies, up down and his trousers down, and the sheep just run. That's how we generate electricity.
He said take a 10-minute break if we need to. So get a drink, piss, whatever.
Did you hear
Or,
James? You can
sheep.
drink.
I'm not boozing tonight. I've not been feeling very well this week, so I'm saving myself for Saturday.
Oh.
Okay.
Eshon.
Do with a couple of images. Oh, you guys do remove stamina. Oh. Both my
Yes.
guys have been shouting at me for that.
It is a pain in the ass when you start walking
Get
somewhere
used
and
to
your
it,
guy's
man.
out of breath, taking 2 steps. All he has is an AK.
Well, the one that gets me is that I'm completely stamina drained walking down a hill, which I know can be somewhat physically exerting, but walking down a hill and then you just can't run for the rest of the up.
Power cut on that one, blaming on the Welsh power grid.
Already done it.
Awesome. I'll make sure to write a very angry, strong-worded letter.
You're gonna add sheep shag on the end of that.
That's rude, but yes.
Walkable moving object.
See,
What's
he
that?
didn't lost his AKs though. This is double.
Because I
Don't
can't
use
ban him from
AKs.
using an
This is
AK.
double standard though. I don't
use
like it.
AKs. That's the
This
thing.
is double standard. Me don't like it.
Alright, Tapping, I'll keep that under advisement, mate.
Tank, you know most fucking AKs fire 5.56 anyway.
Yeah, there are 5 AKs in 5.56.
Not all of them, but some, yes.
Most.
Oh, Mo,
No.
don't say bullshit now. Come on.
No.
There are a couple of serious.
Must admit, I don't like using baby ammunition.
They're not baby ammo. It's just like choosing between bullet mass and speed. It's a trade-off.
It depends on the rifling and the barrel as well, and how long it is.
On the propellant and another bullshit, yeah, but the principle is the same.
And then the person using it, you also have to think of that.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't hit shit, so I just take more bullets.
That's true.
I did that in one unit. Just took more bullets because I never hit anything. I was just there, and I'm using a LMG, so I'm just spraying, and then I get shouted at for taking too many. Like, the fuck? I'm not gonna hit anything anyway.
Keep forgetting.
You know. Use a lot of lambs. We have a few lambs, I think.
What does my mother want? She's ringing me.
Guy is not having a good time, apparently.
Who's not having a good time?
Pissed off guy keeps trying to join the team and then leaving me.
Oh.
Is he getting annoyed?
Hey, you alright, guy?
Getting pissed off?
No, I restarted and started it as running it as admin. I don't know why my team speed crashes a lot.
You have to run an admin anyway to use I2.
Yeah.
Cool.
Wait, are you drawing any chance?
Wait, at the moment?
Yeah.
No, why?
I thought I heard like some pencil on paper or something. With your mic.
Fucking hell, Husky, how loud my fucking pencil is.
I don't know.
Got a box for your pencil, mate.
Yeah.
Small little mic and a massive boombox.
Yeah, I was just using a 2B, but I've gone up to a 15 kilowatt pencil now.
Oh, Riff, I bet the neighbours love you when you paint, then.
Oh yeah.
You start hearing dubstep from Riff's room. Oh, great. He's doing modern art today, then.
It's a fair bet you won't hear dubstep from my room.
I like a bit of dubstep now and again.
And who makes it.
That's true, yeah.
Some like 14-year-old think it's cool, and then no, go away.
Okie dokie. Right, server's up. Please join.
Huzzah! Oh, I'm echoing.
But people know about me, and I'm the one who just plays classical music down the thing.
Alright, Monarch and James join Scottish, please. Husky join Welsh. Beautiful. Patrickson and Noza, you can join the Irish or
Yes, Irish.
English, whatever you want to go for.
Irish.
Holstein, join Welsh as well, please. Stuff. Loot in.
All the people that speak foreign languages in one little unit there.
Well, you speak 2 languages, James.
English and
Nein,
shit.
ich
English and
nicht
gibberish.
spreche Deutsch.
Alright,
You said
lovely.
yourself you can't speak
The
German.
rest of the people that are going to be jumping in, all right, make sure you go into Scottish or Welsh, either one, okay? If there's no room for that, then you can obviously go into the English one. Like I said, it doesn't really matter. I'll start the server and we'll just get ready. We'll just get the ball rolling straight away because we're well behind. Watching it, I get another bloody power cut now. In the event that does happen, guys, all right, call training tonight over with. Yeah, I'm not going to drag it out. I'm not going to beat the dead horse. So,
Well, we can like have ASCII or somebody else hosting.
that is an option, yeah. If you want to do that, by all means.
I think you're getting flogging the dead horse mixed up with beating your monkey.
Yeah. Yeah, no. Right, lovely. You will have to reset your team speaks, but don't do it when you're loading in. Just do it when you're in there and things are calmed down. Because obviously, when you load in first, it's gonna, not like it. So you might have a black screen of death.
There's somebody watching this fucking what is called Squid Game bullshit. What is all about? I don't get it. It's all around the internet now.
What's it called?
Squid Game.
Oh, it's quite good. It was quite good.
Okay.
The Netflix thing.
Yeah. You have to get used to it's dubbed over, so you have to get used to it. But it takes about half hour.
It's dubbed over very badly.
Yeah, it's not as clean as Money Heist.
I'm
I've
pretty sure you
seen
can
someone
change
talk.
it to the original language and just have the subtitles.
Yeah, I've seen someone say that because it's Korean, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I've seen somebody actually saying who speaks Korean saying that actually what's coming out in English does not portray the actual story anyway.
It's the same as that's what happened with like Asian things translated. But
It's what happens when you get a translator that just does a literal translation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Someone's mic is making a lot of white. I keep hearing myself back.
I thought it was
Making a lot of
Tank.
white noise.
My brain.
All right. Well, I'm in. My team speak's been reset as well, so I probably can't hear you, but you might be able to hear me. So,
Can you
Wait,
hear
take
me?
this.
Vikings English.
got kicked out again.
No, Nero.
I
I don't
got
know why
in
it
and then
keeps
it told me
kicking
that
me
it
It's
was
out.
server
reliant
time,
on
so
something that
just
was
jump back
deleted.
in.
Yeah.
So it kicked me out.
What team
I don't
should
know
I
why
slot
it
in
does
as?
it. I have no idea.
Mic test.
Yeah. Just waiting for others to load in.
Test?
Yep.
I need to reset my TeamSpeak then because I can hear people all over.
No?
It's
Okay.
not local.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
I heard you, Monarch.
Can you guys hear me?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mum said that it was okay.
Reason to?
Mama said that it was quite alright.
Me?
Oh yeah.
I've not had to reset.
Oh, nice.
How about me?
If you wait, it
Yep.
closes the pipe error, it says.
Yeah, it's just I'm the one that usually has to reset
James
because
are
I'm
fine.
just doing both instances at the same time. So
Mine wasn't doing proximity until I reset, but I'm all good now.
yeah, awesome. Right. Okay, Riff, if you could teleport Monarch, James, Husky, Orstein, over to the CQB area, and yeah.
I'll try. Not very good at that
And
shit.
if you want to
but-
teleport Noza as well, and then obviously you can explore then the map when you get Zeus.
Where is the bloody... I'm trying to remember where the bloody place is.
From the
Far
south
right.
patch to the east side of the island.
Oh yeah, way over there. Right, let's select them all.
Way over there.
Those are Monarch, James.
I'll do as well. I'll put a teleporter down. Yeah. Oh, awesome stuff.
Pissed off guys are actually like skiing.
Oh, oh, Riff got 3 of us.
Herding cats in it. So it's like,
oh.
the fuck is that? Ah, some cunts shooting fireworks off. It's fucking the middle of October, man.
Close enough to November, isn't it?
Nah, they can
Ooh,
fuck
look
off.
at what you did. Good
It's still like the
job.
beginning of October.
Like, yeah, fair enough. If you do some on Halloween, I'll forgive you. But fuck off 3 weeks early, like.
All right. Okay. Patrickson and Noza. If you stand over to the southwest for me for a moment, I can give you Zeus privileges, and then we can start the doing TKB.
Oh, poor Nero.
Have you jumped in yet? Do we know?
Monarch,
Disconnected again.
Monarch,
Yeah.
make sure that Nero's got the correct mod list.
Okay.
If you can hear pissed off guy, reset your TeamSpeak, come out of it and come back in again. It
Cool.
happens sometimes.
All right, Noza,
Next one.
you should be a Zeus now. Noza, you a Zeus? Can you access Zeus? Awesome. And Patrick, yep, Patrickson, can you access Zeus as well?
No.
Okay, give me a second.
My
It's just,
microphone is picking up the fireworks.
It's just pinged.
Mic check.
Yay!
Yeah.
I hear you.
Cool.
You should be able to Zeus now. Noza, you can Zeus, yeah?
Yeah.
You have access to Zeus now, Patrickson.
You having problems, Nero?
Awesome. Right, feel free to explore the map, have a look around,
Okay.
interact with them.
Give us a shout if you need
Welcome
anything.
to, just don't go into the cages. That's the guys' cages. They get very touchy with that. And I'll speak to you later. All right. Cool. All right. When's Nero? Nero's
Monarchs jumped into Discord to try and help them get connected.
Okay, cool. Right. Well, we'll just make a start and I'm going over what we're going to do. All right, everyone take a seat so you can all hear my voice, and we will go through the Discord really quickly and run through what we've already gone through like a few days ago. And yeah, like I said. All right, cool. So everyone can hear me. Can anyone not hear me? Perfect.
I can hear you.
Right, it's not what I asked, but okay.
Yeah, but to be fair, Viking, if they can't hear you, they wouldn't have answered.
That's the whole point. Fair point. I didn't think about that. Like I said, my brain fucked. Right, moving on. So I'm gonna start streaming on Discord now, and hopefully you can all see what I'm doing. Try and hide the porn.
Oh, fucking hell. I need to bleach my eyes again.
Make sure you mute the stream, otherwise you might get feedback. So.
I love rock and roll.
Alright, sweet fuck. A couple of seconds I want to jump in. Okay, is there anyone not watching the stream right now?
I'm not yet.
Okay, that's fine. I'll hold back.
Just not letting me pop it out.
I is watching your thing.
Back up. Oh,
I don't know if you can full screen what you're on though, because I can't read that as is. You'll have to go play.
Give me a second. Yeah. Is that better for you?
That is better for me.
Right, perfect. Right. Anybody not watching it? Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to run through this very quickly because, like I said, a lot of it is pretty much common sense, all right? But like I said, you'll pick it up a lot with the guys moving out there later on. So CQB is about area responsibility, all right? And simply, I'm just telling you where your area responsibility or your AORs are, okay? Always remember that you're dividing a room into sections, like slicing a pie, okay? Pie chunks or pie slices. The effectiveness of CQB is about relying on being able to clear a room fast and efficiently as possible, with all operators trying to cover all areas at the same time, right? Or as quick as they can, all right? You are never going to get 100% guaranteed that you're never going to die, all right? This is about eliminating or minimizing the risk of you dying, okay? That's all it is. Now, some situations require different tactics in breaching. This is why I'm giving you all of these options, right? So you're aware of them so you can implement them in missions. There is not one single procedure or tactic that will work 100% of the time. It depends on the layout of the rooms, the environment you find yourself in, the density of the enemies, objects and obstacles in your way, how many guys you have, what weapon you have, so on and so forth, okay? But for example, the general basics of it is this. If you have 2 guys breaching a room, they cover 50% of the room each, which make up 100%. If it's 4, it's 25, so on and so forth, okay? The first one, the most basic one we look at is crossover or crisscross, okay? This is where both teams, one on each side, go across each other, all right? Now, you can obviously look at this in your own time. I list the pros and cons and a description of it with a diagram of what I'm trying to represent. Now, I tried to do it in video format, but it was like ridiculously large, so you kind of have to deal with art, well, diagrams. Then there's the modified one, which is what you've all of you have done in the past, all right, where it's the simple stack on one side, one goes left, one goes right. Then we have the quick peek technique, which is another technique you can do to quickly peek inside a room, right? It's similar to slicing the pie, but it's a quick jolt and back into cover, right? Like I said, the pros and cons of that. We covered the slicing the pie technique. That is not just for doors, it's good for corners as well. Okay, this allows you to get a little bit more of a viewpoint of what is inside that room and potentially take out enemies that may or may not have been basically ready to kill you when you go through the fatal funnel. All right, this is a very good tactic that a lot of people will implement. It's a very nice tactic, but it is slower. Okay, so it depends. You know, for example, if you've got an objective where a HVT is running around the building trying to find an escape route, slicing the pie is maybe not something you want to do because time is a factor. However, if you know that that person's got nowhere to go, or you've got multiple teams breaching multiple entry points, then you can take your time. sometimes I often say to somebody, if you rush, you're going to make mistakes. Then you're going to have to try and correct those mistakes, and you possibly make more mistakes. So slow is smooth, smooth is fast. Generally, someone or a unit that is more coordinated and take their time is often faster than a unit that tries to rush it all the time, because they make mistakes and die, and then you've got another 10 seconds. So, like I said. Then we have same side technique, which is the same side. They come across the room. This is if a room has a wall through it with a door entry, breaching into another room. Okay. Then we have high and low. This is something that we did cover. This is something that is really useful, especially if you're unsure of a corner or something like that. You can have point man 1 going low, or soldier 1 going low. That's crouching, peekaboo around the corner, and soldier 2 right behind him, standing. That means both line of fire is clear, and you can both put suppressive fire or accurate shots down range, both of you, instead of one of you popping up and then hitting each other in the back of the head. However, obviously, if soldier 1 stands up when you're in a firefight, soldier 2 is going to dome him in the back of the head. So don't do that, okay? But like I said, it's a really good technique. It's very similar to what we did when we were advancing on hallways with a 2-man team. 1 in the front, 1 in the back, you know, that sort of thing, okay? But like I said, we did that. We also covered limited penetration breaches, which is basically slicing the pie, okay, and then forming into a crisscross breach. It's starting to add more elements and more dynamics into it, combining what I've already taught you with what you've already, what new stuff you've learned, to see how it sort of pools together. So this is a limited penetration breach where we would stack up on the same side, and then soldier man 1 would move around, slicing the pie, to then form a crisscross breach. This is how it looks in a diagram. Obviously, you'll be doing this a lot. This is generally a very good one to go for. But like I said, there are pros and cons to every single technique. Then we have this is systemic high and low crossover. All right. This is a little bit of a different one. This is the last one we did. Okay. Where both soldier 1 and soldier 2 peeks, quick peek around the corner, and then comes back and then crisscrosses over. All right. It's as simple as that. You'll often hear me talk about areas of domination in a room, or places of dominance in the room. That is the most dominant position in the room. Now, as you guys are already fully aware, I'd often say to you, the L shape is something that I would want you guys to do. Not all the time, though, do you have enough room in the room, and no pun intended, to do an L shape. All right? So you need to make sure that you're in a position, 1, you're out the fucking way of the fatal funnel. 2, you've a good eye on the room as well. And 3, you're not in anyone's muzzle cone. All right, so you're not obstructing anyone's line of sight or fire. Now, this can be very hard in close quarter proximity or close quarter environments, because like I said, it will not sometimes be a perfect 4x4 room. Okay, it could be tables turned over, barricades set up. It could be a long hallway instead. It could branch off to another part of the room you didn't see originally, etc., etc. There could be multiple obstacles that stop you. You need your ability to overcome that and still exercise these techniques are what makes a unit good or bad. All right, that's the whole point of it. All right. Now, there is nothing stopping you guys from coming up with your own systems in what I teach you. So if you have a better system that you think works for you, or you find something, a flaw in one of these systems, which there are several flaws, okay? It's the nature of CQB, it's not perfect, all right? Then by all means, feel free to practice with each other and exercise it, okay? You're already gonna get better if you drill together. All right, so we're gonna go over the Israeli limited, all right? This is something that, again, is combining what you've already been taught. Now, I know some of you haven't been here 2 weeks ago. This is why I was saying, kind of tearing my hair out, going, oh my God, you guys missed a lot. Don't worry if you don't pick it up straight away. You're very fast at picking things up on the fly. So you'll see the other guys doing it, all right? We will have a chance to drill and repeat these. So the Israeli limited is a type of slower entry, but it is safer for less experienced or less aggressive entry teams. So for example, if you had a group of recruits with you and you got put in charge of them, which sometimes might happen in an op, depending on how big we grow, this is something that you might want to sort of start implementing with them, okay? All it is operator 1 and operator 2 take up positions covering either side of the opening, all right? And scan the room for danger. Operator 1 can easily, right? Can you see my cursor, by the way, guys?
Yeah.
Okay, can easily see the right side of the room. Operator 2 can easily see the left side. So pretty much you've got a pretty good impression of what the room looks like, any obstacles, enemies, so on and so forth. Now, obviously, at that point, if there's an enemy shooting at you, you neutralize that threat. Shooting is done from a cover and concealment. It's not perfect, but it is something that you can do, all right? And both lines of fire are free. After this is done, right, as soon as the visible threat is neutralized, the two operators quickly move to the door and aggressively button hook. Now, that needs to be changed because it's not button hook. All right, that's not the correct terminology. Around the corner, or hook around the corners. All right, if I tell you to hook a corner, think of it like there's a rope attached to you, and that rope is very small. Right, think of it like Husky's penis size. All right, there's not much leeway, and it's dragging you to the side of the walls all the time. You never walk into a room and just walk straight down the line, because you're obstructing something, or you're going to be obstructing a line of fire, and that's the worst position you can be in a room. All right, you need to make sure you get an area of dominance all the time. Okay, so you go around the corners and then you clear. But this one's a little bit different. It's a peekaboo around the corner. This is one of the rare times where you will stay in the fatal funnel. Okay, now as you always know, I do not like this one, but it is something, you know, I can't teach you what I like and what I don't like. That's not fair. All right. This is mainly meant for example, if you really need to clear every room, but there's a shit ton of rooms, like an apartment block. All right, this is something that you can use to quickly clear them as best you can. It is not foolproof. You will miss things, but that's the risk-reward factor. Okay.
It looks like it could work really well for compounds as well, like with big wider gates.
Yes. So the more open the space is, the more this is effective. The more close, compact space it is, the more people can hide in nooks and crannies. The more likely you are to miss things. Okay, so the pro of it, as you said, James, is it clears most of the room without entering, and also it'll be easier for open terrain. All right, the cons of this are quite numerous, right? And this, I do not like this one, right? But like I said, the tactics required to implement this is a lot of practice. You need to be on point, plus the doorway needs to be big enough for both parties to stick their head through. Otherwise, one of them is going to stick their head through before the other, and because you're not doing a full-on breach, you're going to get dropped if a guy's hiding behind the left corner over here. Okay, and that does happen. The operators can expose themselves to crossfire, so if you're not fast enough with this jank in Arma, which we all know happens, it could potentially cause problems. The team is compromised after the opening the door without entering the fatal funnel. You are sitting in that fatal funnel, right? And also as well, if it's dark, it can be very difficult to spot threats, right? And if an enemy starts shooting against the wall, that your wall is your lifeline. If the bullet penetrates that wall, you are fucked. It's as simple as that. Now, luckily, Arma has very unrealistic ballistic features with a lot of modded buildings. So you're quite good at that, because I do like my modded maps. So you should be okay. But if they have a PKM or something like that, you know, good luck. Everyone understand that is really limited.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Any questions, guys? Feel free to speak up, or I'm not going to bite your head off. So, running the wall. This is what I would always tell somebody to do at the start of their CQB experience. All right, this is bread and butter stuff. This is why I was telling you about a rope attached, right, to the wall. This is a core fundamental. You never walk into a room just straight on the line, because one, you're not picking a side, which is bad for the other guy coming in, because you could miss something on your side, but you're not going in a position of dominance. All right, that is so important. All right, 4 more operators enter a room and run to the first corner of each side, where they continue and to advance to the next wall. Think of it as stage 1, 2, 3. All right, they're hugging the wall. All right. The pros of this is the team clear most of the room while moving around the wall. It can be a little bit excessive, guys. I'm not going to lie to you. All right, especially if you're clearing an armor room, you're not going to hug the entire wall, because likely an AI hiding underneath the sofa is going to be unrealistic. All right, they're either going to shoot at you because you know it's there, or they just stand there like dummies. All right, so you don't really have to do it as it says here, but this is from my old Milsim days. So, like I said, the cons, however, is crossfire. Okay. If both teams are moving and then turn at each other, you're both aiming at each other with your guns, which is fine. I know you're not going to shoot people, but it does happen. I've done it. I know other people have done it, so on and so forth. You need to be aware of that. And movement around a wall can be difficult. when's the last time you've seen a perfectly straight room with no furniture or anything blocking your wall movement? It's not going to happen. You go to any of the kill houses later, maybe the normal sort of recreational kill houses, but the actual plywood ones that have set up with targets, you won't be able to do that. But this is a really good one for teaching people the basics, all right, of how to move in a room. Now, as you can see, here we've got the L shape, all right? So let's look at operator 1. Let's say operator 1 is the guy, well, he is the first guy that goes through. Should operator 1 move down to the far left corner over here after he's touched this wall? Should he go there? If operator 2's be here? Or does he need to, sorry, is the correct question.
Repeat last, sorry.
Does operator 1 here need to move to the far left corner if operator 2 is already here?
Not if there's clear line of sight. Common sense.
Exactly. Why?
There's no need.
Exactly, because operator 2's there. He can see anything that possibly be there. It's a little bit overkill. But if you've noticed, if operator 1 stays there and operator 2 stays there, what's the shape? The letter?
It should just be right outside the hangar, just a really tall.
It's always an L shape.
It's an L shape, exactly. It's an L. If you reverse it round and put operator 2 on the far bottom right corner and the operator 1 on the left top corner, what's the shape?
It's an L shape.
It's an L shape again, all right? Like I said, L shapes are really good. You can also have the N shape and stuff like that, but let's not get complicated, all right? Keep it L shape. This is if you get a perfect room. I do not expect you guys in an operation to turn around and stop and start shouting at the guy. Not you do it, but just stop and go, hang on a minute, mate. No, you got to go down a couple of centimeters because this is not a perfectly shaped L. it does, you don't need to do that, okay? You need to trust in the other person next to you, all right? Okay. 2-man penetration is something that you will do a lot of, all right? So this is going more across the theoretical side, right, of why you might want to consider a 2-man breach instead of a 4-man, okay? 2-man, there is only really one way to get the most effect out of it, all right? If you've got 2-man, you need to go left and right. That is it, all right? But I said to you previously in the last slide that you'll never go down the center of the room, right? You'll always hug the wall. Well, like in everything with CQB, it's complicated. It depends on the environment. What if you can't go across the wall? Well, then you've got to go down the center of the room. But there's a way that you can do this with minimizing the crossfire chance for you, okay? So you will breach the same way. Point man 1 or operator 1 goes left. Number 2 goes right. Okay, so you breach in, bang, bang. This is just to divide the room, by the way. It's not an actual wall, okay? But what you do then, okay, to come out of a room, once you've had a look-see inside, is you spin clockwise or anti-clockwise, depending on where you are. I know it sounds like weird, but if you both turn on each other at the same time, you're cross-firing, you're both pointing guns at each other. But if you turn the opposite ways to each other, you're not. And you get to scan the room again. You know what I mean?
So it's basically covering each other's back.
Exactly.
While
Bingo.
Okay.
You're always covering each other. All right. The pros, it's very quick. You're in and out before you even got a chance to react. All right. The direction of the room is determined before entry. All right. So it doesn't matter what shape, size the room is. You will always spot something to you. All right. So if, say for example, there was a little doorway over here, and you didn't spot it when you breached in. It doesn't matter. Number 2 will spot it for you. It's a really good way to go. It'll clear barricades. Obstacles are no longer a threat to you because it doesn't matter. It could just go straight down the line. And it's clearly defined responsibility. If point man 1, what is responsibility area of point man 1?
The right half. The left right. The
left half. Yeah, left half. That's all right. And number 2 is the right because you're splitting the room down the center. Okay. And also you got overlapping coverage onto the opposite sides. Okay. Cons, however, can be quite bad. You can be outflanked. All right. If an enemy comes behind you from the entry point, that's going to be a problem. Command and control is not as good as well. You cannot control a room as good as if you had a point of dominance in a room. All right. And shooting lanes can get quite tight in a short-walled room. All right, so it can be very, very tight. So this is often used in a very cumbersome, large room. But like I said, it depends on the environment itself and if you feel you can pull it off with the guy next to you. All right. Don't get confused now. Don't get stressed with me telling you all of this information because, like I said, right, we're not going to be using every single thing. All right, but it's important for you to give you options. Okay. Center flood is a very easy one and very basic one. It's what I like to call the Russian tactic of CQB. Now, it's not actually the Russian tactic, but the World War II Russia. Ura, everyone balls the walls in. It's the same thing, same side stack breach or same side breach, but you can see the room is divided a little bit differently this time. Okay, like I said, no rule in CQB is concrete. All right, you can change things if you can back it up with an actual result. All right, so if you got 4 guys, this will help you spread out in the room a little bit more. Instead of 2 on the left, 2 on the right, bunched up, etc. Okay. Essentially, point man 1 goes in, but doesn't go to the corner. All right. Now, this is dangerous because you've not cleared the left corner. This requires speed. All right. It is probably one of the difficult ones to do, essentially. All right, they go left and they clear the center of the room to the hard left corner. So they go center, here, and then switch around anti-clockwise to here. When they're turning around, obviously on the right side, I'll explain the right side now, but when they're turning around, number 3 should already be coming in to clear the corner. If they don't, or they're not fast enough, it could potentially be catastrophic. All right. The pros of this is it really identifies areas of responsibility. All right, the direction of the room is determined before entry, like I said, with the peekaboo side. Good command and control, so there's a good position of authority from all individuals in this room, okay? And it's an effective structure where there would normally be furniture along the walls because it limits your movement in the room itself. You're not going fully in, but you are breaching. But the cons, you can be outflanked to the sides, doesn't clear barricades, right? So if you've got barricades blocking the door or sort of the side left and right, you're in a bit of a pickle. All right, because then number 1, number 2 is exposed. If there's barricades blocking 3 and 4's route, that's a difficult one. And there's no overlapping responsibility of control. So if, say for example, 4 goes down because there was an enemy there, it's 2 then has to switch into the entire left side, right side of the room, which is a problem. Okay. And on the line flood, this is the same thing. Okay. This is exactly the same as what you've done before. All right, it looks really complicated, but this is pretty much a 6-man breach. All right, this is if you've got all your boys ready to rock and roll, lock, stock, and all that crap, right? And ready to kick the shit out of people. And this is what you do with numbers. You don't follow the walls. You just come into the first wall you come across. Like I said, all of this is up for you to read and have a look at. Okay. I won't go into that though because we're not really going to be touching on that. A power shift flood, all right, or I just call it power shift, all right. This is something a lot more dynamic, okay? So, like I said, this is something that you might find interesting. It's a large scale, large breach, so a lot of numbers for this. You can't do it with small group, right? You need a lot of numbers, the entire rifle squad, essentially, right? And this allows you to move when there's obstacles in the middle of the room. Okay, tables, chairs, walls, whatever that may be. You hug the walls, essentially. The same rule applies, though. If operator 1 goes in left, operator 2 goes in right, that does not change. Then 3 goes left, 4 goes right, 5 goes left, 6 goes right, etc. All right, that never changes. Okay? This, again, is not something we're going to do, but it is something to be aware of. You might see larger scale military units using this. Okay. Obviously, I think it's important for me to tell you this because if we are going into alliances with other groups, it's really important for you to not get freaked out and go, what the fuck is this, when you see this happening. All right. This is something that we used to do a lot of because we used to have 8-man squads. But like I said, right, that's pretty much it for the movement stuff. Okay. What we're going to do now is we're going to get an arsenal, all right? We're going to get our shit ready to rock and roll. We're going to get guns. You can pick whatever gun you want. I don't care. You got literally 30 seconds. Okay. If you, we shall demonstrate with a very nice over here. If you follow me over here, we'll get ready to rock and roll. All right.
Hold up, mate. I'm still dicking about on stream.
All right. Use the arsenal, guys, and then come into the kill box or kill house when you're ready.
I'm sorry.
It doesn't have to be anything important. Just get a gun, ammo, and you're good to go.
Just stay around. Yeah.
Can someone fire their gun in the air, please? I don't think I've got any game audio. I might need to relog. Yeah, I've got no game audio. Motherfuckers. Why is... Yeah, my effects are all on. I'll have to reboot Viking.
Okay.
There's no arsenal on this for me. That's weird.
Windows.
Get really close, and it's
Oh, yeah.
Windows key.
Into the building once you're done with your ammo and stuff.
No, 343.
Stretchy yawn, stretchy yawn.
Might as well activate the Zeus while I'm here.
God, get the door.
Not sure why the door's not open for you, Nero, but the door is open.
No, just walk. Can you not just walk in?
It's not opening. Why is my game
it's not
working
closed.
today?
It's not. Hang on.
It's closed for me.
Oh, that was weird. Okay, never seen that before in Arma. Alright. Make sure Nero is not the point man going through the door the first time, guys. Just FYI for you. Alright, okay. So what we're going to do now is we're going to be practicing what I've been teaching you with rooms, okay? I'm not expecting to get it right first time, guys. This is why we practice and drill. Alright, this is new stuff you're learning, okay? You are more than welcome to incorporate stuff that you already know, alright? If it makes it easier for you to learn, alright? So, what we're going to be doing now is I'm going to give you basically a verbal command, all right? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically tell you what I want, all right? The first one is going to be the Israeli breach, all right? So I need 2 individuals. Volunteers now.
Double tap.
I don't know what.
Excellent, Tank Meme and Rick. Perfect.
There you go.
All right, the rest of you stand over here. And we're going to be doing this thing over here, all right? You're all going to be having a go. All right.
Give me a sec.
All right, Tank Meme. We'll wait for your nail polish. What's going to happen is Tank Meme and Riff, you are going to be doing an Israeli breach, which is you don't breach essentially. You'd never enter the room. You simply pissed off guy. By the way, you open the door as such. Both people stack up on the same side, different sides. Open it, and then peek. All right. But it's important that both units peek at the same time. All right? As such. Okay, open the door, peek, and that's it. Therefore, you've got a crossfire coming on. Both fire lines are crossing each other. All right? That's all I want you to do. It's really simple. All right? So, Riff and Austin. Yeah.
Set.
Set.
I can't see from here.
It's difficult because you got to gauge it and you got to limit your body. Perfect. All right, come back. Through as a full, complete structure after you've had a go with it. All right.
All right.
Viking, I need a TP. Ah, what the fuck? Ah. I'm such a clever little bean. The cleverest of all of the beans. Bow, bow, bow. Where is everyone? Friendly, friendly, friendly.
Like I said, it's just training at the moment.
So when you're doing this breach, you're just going all the way along the wall.
Exactly.
No matter where it takes you.
Right, so all of you jump into this room for a minute. Let me show you in slow motion exactly what it is. So, I am point man 1. I will make entry and go left. I will then hug the wall, but I can't. There's an object blocking me, so I will go around it. And I will come all the way down, that door doesn't exist, all the way to where Orstein is. And then I've got the room, okay? Second guy comes around, goes to the right. Hugs the wall, hugs it, hugs it, hugs it. Obviously scanning, moving their reticule. Never looking at the guy in front of them until here. And then stays here. You're both on the same wall then. That is a hug the wall movement. Okay? If it makes it easier for you guys, what you can do is press Control C and combat stance. It's not about speed now, guys. It's practice. It's training, alright? You don't need to be fast, so get it right, okay? So, if you go up, and the next two, have a go.
What's the brief for this bit? I missed it because I was relogging,
Hug the
sorry.
wall. Hug the wall.
We're in pairs. I'll give a pissed off guy then, I guess.
Yeah, whatever. Grab it, buddy. Alright, Husky, Monarch.
That one.
That 2.
Breach, go left.
Breach are going right.
So, Husky, you didn't combat toggle. So you were faster than Monarch. Monarch was unable to keep up. You are now dead. Perfect. Well done. Okay, next group. Combat toggle, guys.
What does that mean again?
Control C. It means that you
Move
can
slower.
walk with your hip firing. Your gun's basically up like this. At a nice
okay.
consistent speed. But your gun
Right.
stays raised.
Ready.
Set 1.
Set 2.
Breach in left.
Bridge right.
See how smooth that was? Really good effort, guys. Alright. Everybody have a go at that. Not bad.
Yeah, we should.
Okay. Like I said, now we're going to try something a bit different. We're going to counteract what I just told you. We're going to go 2-man penetration. So, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be... Let me just double check this room. Yeah, this room's perfect. We're going to be using this room over here. Right? And we're going to be doing a 2-man penetration. You do not follow the walls. Alright? You just walk straight in, left and right. So, what I mean by that is this. Walk in. Left. Second man comes in. Right. Okay?
Straight up the middle.
Straight up the middle. Right up the bumhole. Alright?
Right up the chuff.
Right, James and pissed off guys, since you were there, you do it first.
I'll let you go first, buddy. You're
Okay.
the first one to die.
Alright, so I just say set 1 and then what do I say?
You'd say breaching.
Alright,
and then
set
going
1.
left or whatever, but you don't
Yeah.
you don't have to worry, so.
Alright, set 1 breaching left.
No.
Oops.
Oh, what the fuck?
That's one way of
I
getting
gotta
over the
change
wall.
my button.
That was not left.
That would have surprised the shit out of him though.
Yeah, to be fair, you definitely got the element of surprise there.
James and pissed off guy, there's one over there. Orstein and Nero.
Change my button real quick. Sorry.
It's alright. I use what do I use? I use shift and then the delete on my numpad. It doesn't.
Sorry, Nero, if you need
So that way you only jump
button,
over when you're changing, when you're sprinting basically.
Like I said.
You won't climb unless you're sprinting and hit that.
That's it.
Alright, James, shut up for a minute. Alright, Orstein, Monarch, go.
Reaching, going left.
Whoa, technically, where are you guys going?
So no, he said
That was a
left and then went
complete
right.
mismatch then. That was a complete. Oh, God. Right.
Oh, wait, what happened? Oh,
So
okay.
imagine there's a line going right down the doorway. Okay, when I'm walking. Okay?
Hmm.
All you need to do is go left and right of that line. You do not need to hug the wall. Left and right of it. That's all you need to do.
Okay, I'm gonna retry it. We close the door. Set one.
That too.
Reaching, going left.
You're off the line. Tank meme. When you were aiming, you were doing this. If you were walking straight, you were doing this. You're going off. Don't. Just follow in. Because the wall is right by your side, you don't need to go right to go left. Just stay near the wall. You need
Okay,
to
what
keep on
the
your
fuck?
side of the line, alright? Think of it like an invisible death ray. Alright? If you cross that, you're dead.
Okay, I'm gonna
Okay.
try again. I'm not used with these movements.
That's
okay.
fine. Don't worry. Take it down. That's what training's for.
Close it. One.
That too.
Reaching, going left. Okay, I'm gonna stay in the left line.
Okay, not bad. Better. Tank meme, just to let you know, I know there's a corner there, alright? But what you can do is just hug the wall. You see how I'm not moving from the wall?
It's this fucking
Mm.
You're doing this.
Yeah, I'm.
Exactly.
Mm.
So just remember, your actions have consequences for the next guy that comes through, alright?
You're right.
No problem. Right, okay. Can I have Husky and James, please?
Not my style. Apologize, Mark.
Like I said,
Alright.
this is options. You don't have to do it. It's there for you to use if you wish, though.
So
Right, James, Husky, go for gold.
That too.
reach your left.
Interesting. Very nice, James. Perfect. Well done. Really well done, guys.
Let me check.
Thank you, Daddy.
No, I didn't fix it.
Stop. I'm gonna shoot in the head now.
Alright, stop, guys. You fixed the issue with the keybind?
Yeah.
Alright, perfect. Orstein, go with pissed off guy. Let's see what you got again.
What
Okay.
mod is doing that? Is that enhanced movement?
Enhanced movement, yeah, there should be a keybind. Monarch or
Oh,
Husky,
you're
could
gonna
you
go
help them
first?
out with that?
Fine.
Yeah,
I
sure.
can't even
Yeah,
see
yeah.
it.
Go for it.
Yeah. Nero, come with me so we don't
Alright,
disturb them.
set one.
Set two.
Reaching left.
Alright, pissed off guy. It's admirable that you want to kill everything at the same time. I know that, but you don't get brownie points. Alright? Make sure you cover your sector. That is not your area of responsibility. It's very simple,
Okay.
guys, okay? If it's on the left side, that's your kill, not tank means. If it's on the right side, that's sorry, off. Right? You've got to trust the guy on the left of you to cover his sector. If you don't, you're dead. Alright? Trust me, it's happened quite a few times.
Alright, so I should have stopped at the corner and then just
Should've
cover
stopped
the
at
corner to the left.
Let your brother in arms do his side. Put it this way. If you die because you're the one that took all the kills, everyone's going to be pissed at you. If you die because Tank Team didn't do what he's supposed to do, you can be pissed at him. You can think of it like the blame game, alright?
Alright.
Okay, awesome. Alright, let's try again.
You can go first if you want to.
Yeah, okay.
Close the door for you.
Thank you.
Alright, set one. Reaching
two.
left.
Better. Much better. Okay, cool.
Okay, cool. I don't know why.
Alright, everyone back up on me. Really, yeah, James, you're Spider-Man. Where's Nero gone?
I think they're still trying to sort his
Oh,
bind
right,
out.
that's right. So,
Yeah, cool.
like I said, we're not going to be covering center flood, right? And we're not going to be covering on the line. That's just something there for you. And we're not going to be covering power shift. All right. So what we're going to be doing now is we're going to be combining what we know, all right, and we're going to be clearing this entire kill house, right? I think that's enough theory for one day. It's time to get you shooting at shit. We're going to run through it a few times, all right, just to kind of get used to the movement in a large-scale group, all right? The importance, and this is about communication now, right? In a CQC environment, the more people that talk, the more confusing it becomes. You can talk with your actions. Okay, so as everyone knows, if you don't know, when you are, say for example, you're doing a crisscross breach. Say for example, Riff and me are ready to breach this door here, and I'm ready to go. I don't have to turn around and say to Riff, set 1, because that's a beginner move that you don't need to learn because you've already know that. You know that I'm here ready to rock and roll with you, so I will just do this to Riff. Right, just wiggle the gun a little bit. That means a nod. Yes, you're ready to go. Don't use your head because Arma animates sometimes and it's a bit weird. So just wiggle your gun and then we can go. All right? It's basically the less sound you make, the better chance you have of surprising the enemy. It's as simple as that. Now, obviously, AI doesn't work like that a lot sometimes. So, bear with it on it.
Can I just add something, guys? Yeah. Because you're going to have more guys doing this now. If the guy in front of you makes a mistake, because everybody at some point will forget whether they were supposed to go left or right, just go to the opposite direction that the guy in front of you went. Because if he makes a mistake, and that'll unbalance the room. If you go the opposite way, you've balanced it back up again.
Perfect.
Yeah? So don't concentrate on thinking, I'm number 3, so I must go left. If the guy in front of you goes left, you go right.
Perfect. About dynamic movement. Right, what you do and your actions affect the guys behind you and in front of you. Okay, we all make mistakes, guys. Trust me, I didn't learn this overnight. Okay, and I still make mistakes. And in the middle of an operation, there's going to be gunfire. There's going to be people going down left, right, and center. There's going to be radios going off, explosions, etc., etc. Okay, just bear that in mind. Okay, it's not going to be a nice, tranquil, quiet place like now. All right, so who's going to be point man?
I've got a question.
Yeah, go ahead, Wyatt.
How do you communicate to your squad what, if you're the breacher, how you want them to act when breaching? Do you have to say the name and hope they remember it?
So, that's a good question. For me, I would always say, what I want to breach. So I would always say limited penetration breach, which is slicing the pie first. I'll always do that, because I really like that one. All right? And then I'll say breaching on me, and then simply my actions speak. So if I go in, we know we're breaching. For one, we're going in, and then it's about relying on the guy behind you to understand and read the room just as much as you do, and knowing this is why training is so important in CQB, and knowing what your reaction is going to be like, so they then can replicate that or counter it, so to speak. If that makes any sense. You got to understand, guys. I'm not expecting you to get this pitch perfect. All right, you won't. Right. But the more that you do this, the better you'll become at it. But we're going to put some not difficulties, we're going to put some training aids in. Okay? First thing is, everybody has combat stance on. This is not about speed. You're going to take your time and go slow. Okay? The next part is, only Monarch will be the breaching partner. She'll be the guy or the person that is in charge. Alright? She's the only one that speaks. Ever. None of you are allowed to speak in this exercise. Okay, you have to watch where other people are and learn essentially where you're going to be going, and then learn from your mistakes. Just be careful pressing the capital lock, guys. You're going to come on the radio, otherwise we can all hear you. So just remember that. All right, are we all comfortable with what we're going to do? We're going to clear this entire building.
Yep. Question.
Okay? Yes.
Monarch, will you be using a radio? If so, which one?
If we don't have to talk,
one.
James, what's the point of having a radio?
Monarch will talk and give us instructions. I'm asking if she'll be using a radio because I don't currently know if I have the correct one.
Because it's ACA, you'll need to check A settings and change the radio. However, we're about to commence a breach with stuff that we've learned. So if you just drop the radios for a moment until we essentially get done with the breach.
I can just make a shout.
Yeah,
should be
just
fine.
shout.
No problem.
Fine. All right, everyone else got any questions, or we're ready to rock and roll? Okay, cool. We'll do this a few times, guys, and then we'll have some music, do some time trials, and then we'll do some halo jumping in the end to finish off with a nice bit of fun. All right? Okay, cool. Let me just do those. Riff, I want you to also be in. I don't want you to be part of the group. Where are you, Riff?
I'm in here.
Oh, perfect.
I'm in here, but invisible.
Perfect. Just watch them and obviously give feedback at the end. Make sure, guys, if you haven't got your shit and your stuff in your outfits, you've now got the chance to do that. So feel free to use that. And if you want to, you can use reaching charges as well and flashbangs. It's completely up to you. Just bear in mind, you throw one bag flashbang, everyone else is blind. So good luck.
No flashbangs or breaching charges this one. Because it's, you know, first go. We shooting targets or we shooting Viking and Riff?
I'm here. So yeah, red are hostile, blue are civilian.
Right. You want us to breach every room together or...
That is entirely your call.
Alright, what order are we in? Ornstein, Husky, Nero, the stuff guy. James, can you go on the end? Oh. And we all move in low.
Yeah, combat stance.
You can all talk at the moment the breach isn't started yet.
Alright. Oh, the new guys don't know how to do the tap, do they?
He doesn't know.
I would just do set then.
Mm-hmm.
Right, set one.
Such it.
Set 4.
Set 5.
6.
Okay, breaching. Going right.
I see.
Okay, door on right. Ornstein. Nero, take the left door. Right, set. Reaching right. Oh, fuck me, door. Stuck.
Clear.
Okay, I'm breaching to the right. Okay, another door. Ornstein, hold the corridor. James, pissed off guy, breach the door on the left of me. Okay, Husky, breaching. Going right.
Set 2.
Set 1. Reaching.
Clear. Viking, are we treating these doors as doors now?
Yep.
Set.
Okay.
Alright, set 1.
2.
Reaching,
Right,
going
Ornstein, take
left.
the corridor. Nero, go. Let's go with them, Husky.
Alright, reaching, going left.
Right, that door's safe.
Clear left.
Puffy, hold the corridor. Back up on James. Okay, Ornstein, stack up on James. Okay. Alright, Nero, stack up on Guy. Husky, stack up on Guy. James, Ornstein, stack up on that next door. Okay, we'll take the door, pissed off Guy. Husky, Nero, take the one down the corridor. Oh, on the left, pissed Guy.
Sorry.
Pissed off guy, do a crisscross.
What is that again?
Cross over each other to breach, you know, so you would go left. Cross over each other.
On you.
Okay. Reaching.
Excellent.
Husky,
Well done.
last
Good
one.
execution.
Yep.
Hang on.
Right, as we go out, hug the wall, guys.
Ow.
No, James at line of sight.
Everybody out?
Tank you out.
Right. Done?
Time move's still in.
Get out the fucking compound.
Right, perfect.
Nobody told me exiting.
That's why I crossed you earlier.
Everyone did. You might not have heard it though. Alright, okay, so let's go to the front. Everyone run like idiots. Yay! And we'll go and do it again. We'll do a different building though to kind of spice things up a bit.
Okay, any feedback?
Yeah, I'll give you some feedback now. I won't point out everything. Because like I said, this is a new concept with a bigger group and stuff like that. Generally though, guys, your covering was really, really good. For your first time, I thought it was really, really good. Everyone's going to make mistakes. Like I said, I'd make mistakes as well. I'm not perfect with it, so I thought your covering was really good. Tank meme, you were a little bit fast. You've got to slow down. I know you want to clear things really quickly, but you need to go with the pace of the group.
Yeah,
all right?
right.
Otherwise, you're going to look like an idiot dying. So don't do that. Also as well, pissed off guy, slow your speed down. You breached the room that you were being quite separated from the group towards the end. So slow it down, not the room at the end, but towards the middle of the end of the actual breach. You were quite fast. Slow it down. If you got into difficulties, you would then you'd have to drag other people away from their current location to get your ass out of the fire. So just slow it down. It's about speed, guys. Don't rush it. All right, that's the best thing I can give you, especially now since you're learning where everyone goes and how to move as a fluid unit. All right, speed will come in time. All right, you need to get locked down with all this sort of stuff. Anyway, that's pretty much it for the feedback from me at the moment. We're going to be using that building over to the right-hand side. Ooh, what should we use that one to the left? Yeah, let's use the left one. Let's add in the new stuff that we added in.
All right.
All right, so this is quite a nice one. All right, it's quite a cookie cutter one. A lot of cubby holes and hidey holes. All right, this means you have to be a little bit more vigilant in your room clearing. This time, who wants to be leader? One of you is going to have to volunteer, one of you is going to be voluntold. Pick your choice.
I could give it a go if you want me to.
Excellent, well done, Nero. Way to step up. I love it. Okay, Nero is going to be the point man. He's going to be the guy that dictates. Okay, listen to him. The rules apply to the rest of you. Don't speak, just watch and fill in when you can. All right? All happy? Got your ammo ready to lock, stock, and shoot shit? Awesome. All right. How are you going to stack up first, Nero? There's obstacles blocking you. How are you going to do it? Just walk me through theoretically what you're going to do.
If I split in half, maybe.
Excellent. Well
Stack
done.
left and stack
Really
right. Get
good.
around the obstacles.
Perfect. Less people on each side, but still have the effectiveness. Brilliant. Yeah. Okay. So let's see what you got.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Ornstein, James, Husky, you're going to stack up on the left. Pissed off. Monarch and myself, we're going to stack up on the right hand side.
We'll do detailed feedback after this, and then we'll just have to shoot shit with music. I don't want to.
Remember, you can dictate the speed and everything as well.
Depress them.
Make sure on shout.
Okay, James, Ornstein, and Husky, we're going to do a cross. I'm going to call it now 2 seconds. You guys are going to go to the right hand side, and we're going to go to the left. We continue down, get one guy at the front of the group to continue down the hallway. The middle guy will check doors, and the rear guy is on security. Okay. Execute in 3, 2, 1. full. Door on the left. On the right. Hang on.
Take your time. Take your time.
Okay, this is clear. James, move up to that door. Ornstein on his back. Monarch watching the window. Good. Husky, move up slightly. Pissed off guy, you're going rear. That's fine. James, you're going to move in. Ornstein, follow him in. Husky, you're going to... Actually, Monarch, you're going to stay there. Husky, you're going to stay on the rear. Monarch, you stay there for the time being. You're going to watch the hallway down at the end.
Repeat last one, Nero. Repeat
I'm
last
going
one.
to say
It's simple.
James is going to fold in, and you're going to follow him. I
Excellent.
want you
Well
guys
done.
to do a cross.
Perfect.
Husky, you're going to stay on the spot. Monarch, you're going to switch from that window. You're going to watch the main hallway down at the back. Pissed off guy, I want you to fold in towards the left-hand side, or the right-hand side, sorry. Execute 3, 2, 1.
Someone killed a civilian. Watch your fire, please. UAV targets.
That's a fighting age male.
GG, James.
It's connected to a bomb.
Keep moving.
Okay, Ornstein and
Copy.
sorry, Ornstein, James, keep moving down that hallway. Monarch, I want you to follow the thing.
Oh, bollocks!
Well done, pissed off guy. Well done.
Get parallel with me on this wall.
James down.
Stay parallel to me.
How the hell did James get down?
Clear left.
I don't know. I didn't shot him.
Oh, a bullet might have hit him actually.
I'm gonna
Give me a
move
second.
to the left.
Minute.
You're gonna move to the. Actually, no. I'm gonna move like directly across to you, and you're gonna move across me.
That was God getting me back for the city time.
I'm gonna take this wall here. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. That room.
Say again.
Make
I
sure
can't
you
hear you,
shout.
bro. Yeah, you want to shout.
Tab, scroll.
Remember, guys, lead by action.
Sorry, that a bit better.
Yep.
All right, hallway team, can you see into that room in front of you?
I
Who am I
can't.
looking at?
Monarch can, I think.
Alright, cool.
Maybe.
Null objective.
Oh, there's no hallway here. I thought there
The
was a hallway.
nameliest has no
Okay,
objects in
uh,
there.
Bang, you're dead.
What on earth does that mean?
Pissed off guy, go parallel to me again, if you can.
I'm gonna cover Husky.
Hallway team. Move to the hallway on the left, the right hand side. That verges around to the right hand side. Okay. That's this bit clear. Over here then. Nothing. Okay, grand. Alright. Monarch, pissed off guy. Me. James, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna fold. I'm gonna go directly ahead of me here. You're gonna go behind me. Monarch's on rear security. That's Ornstein. Just look at the rear there. I don't think there's anyone at the back. Pissed off guy, you're gonna follow me. Whiskey. There it is. Great. James, you're gonna go across from me. You're gonna go first, and then I'm gonna follow your back.
Fold or
Pissed off guy, You're gonna
cross?
stick with me. Ornstein, just stay on the rear there. Monarch, you're on rear. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. James.
Combat, little guys. Keep it slow. Perfect. Who's backing James up? Who's backing James up? James is on his
Pissed off
own
guy,
here.
go back, James, up there.
Ornstein, go.
Bang bang, James, you're dead. Lie down.
No, he said to watch the rear.
Oh, Husky was down. Yeah, sorry. Well, that was on me. I
All
thought
right.
Husky was still
Just
up.
proving a point here, that's all. That's all. Alright, James, you're back up. Husky, you're alive again. Back up.
Okay.
Alright, who's backing Nero up?
You hear? Or Ornstein, one of you. Push down.
Ornstein's on you.
Rear security.
Enemy
Ornstein,
down.
follow me in here. I'm gonna stick to the left.
Nero, you're lagging. I can't hear you.
I can hear him.
Right
Like I
between
said,
the
you can't rely on
I'm gonna
technology.
verge around this corner.
Slicing.
I'm gonna verge.
Excellent, well done, Husky Monarch, really good. James,
Yeah.
pissed off, good position
Awesome.
holding.
Looks here for now. I'm gonna keep moving.
Yeah, cool. I'll verge around as well.
Enemy down.
Excellent, well done, Tank Meme, good shot.
Yeah, good shot.
As usual.
Right. Let's fold it.
Exiting. Cover in the back.
Pissed off guy and James, you guys are gonna cross each other. Ornstein, you're gonna go around the corner. And to the right hand side, I'm gonna cross over with pissed off guy here.
Okay, I'm gonna slicing for good measure.
Yeah. Okay, I'll call 3, 2, 1, go.
Husky.
Excellent, well done, pissed off guy.
Yeah, Monarch and Husky stay in the group. I think that's just a blank wall there. James, Ornstein, you guys are gonna go cross over. Pissed off guy, you're gonna go to the back wall here. Follow the wall around.
Left or right?
I'm gonna stay with you then.
Okay, we're crossing again.
We're crossing again. We're just follow the wall around.
Okay.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Get your fucking hands up! Oh, you shot the general.
Follow
That's
the wall.
fine.
Keep going, keep going.
Get your hands up, you bearded cunt.
Right,
Husky.
Awesome.
Set.
alright, come back out then, guys.
Sorry, Nero, if I talked of you before. I didn't mean to.
Hey, you're good. You're
I murdered 2 innocent
You're
people
supposed to be the squad leader.
because
Died.
should
Twice.
talk to you.
I died once because Viking killed me,
Yeah, actually, that was the complete
but it
opposite, by the way.
was.
Alright, rally up around me then, guys, and we should be good to go.
Should be packing mags.
Okay, right, so let's give a bit of detailed feedback. This is not a reflection on individuals who have led. And frankly, I'm impressed that Nero and Monarch both stepped up. It's not a position that is very nice. So thank you both for stepping up. I really appreciate it. So, first thing that is quite obvious, okay, and someone blew a hole in the wall. Okay.
I need to
Anyway.
reset my team speak.
Oh, we
Yeah,
can still
you
hear you. Well, I can still hear you.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah, I
I
can
think
hear
I've
you.
got to reset my team speak. Give me a second.
Alright. So, as a large unit, it is a lot more. It's more difficult than deep breaching with a smaller unit. A team of 2 can get more shit done and easily communicate than a group of 6 or 8. Alright. Often the misconception with CQB is that the more guys you have, the easier it is, and frankly, that's not the case. Alright. In fact, the least amount of guys you have, the easier it becomes, because then you have to rely on less people. In CQB, communication is key. Keeping it short and sweet is super important. Now, no offense to Nero on this, he did a really good job for his first time leading in a breach, okay? But he was being way too technical, all right? Micromanaging absolutely everything. There's gotta be trust. You've got to trust the individual to the right and left and behind to back you up, right? If you start becoming too nitpicky, all right, you start developing or creating your own problems. You confuse people, they're not sure what they're supposed to do then, doubt comes into their mind, etc. It's like an overbearing squad leader, all right? We've all had that. Most of you have been in my squad and I've been the squad leader doing it. But generally, if a squad leader is being micromanaging, you don't have a fun time because you're constantly doubting yourself whether you should be in the right place. All right? You need to trust in yourself and the people next to you that they're doing the exact same thing and they're covering you. The most important aspect, right, of communication, as I said, is keeping it short and sweet. Don't get technical, all right? Simply state in a few words or less what you want. So, for example, if I wanted pissed off guy to proceed down this hallway on the right side, I would say pissed off guy parallel to me, follow. Or guy parallel, follow. All right? That means then that I've told him I want him to follow me parallel to my position. Okay? It's really simple. Now, whether or not, for example, I'm just using you guys, sorry, I don't mean to see you, but whether or not he understands that is another thing, all right? And that's where training comes in. Now, if I would have said to pissed off guy, follow me parallel, would you understand what I'm telling you to do?
Yeah, I would.
Okay? Keeping it simple and short and sweet. Also, one of the most important aspects, I'm just going to pick this up because this is a very difficult one for a large group, so I picked it, all right? First off, Nero, your choice of having different sides of a breach is fantastic, a really good choice, all right? But when you're going through, all right, for example, here, I have a better field of view inside that window than the guy on the left does. He has a better field of view this side, all right? So remember that crisscrossing is a key factor in your ability to deal with rooms unknown, all right? You need to make sure that you recognize the guy that has the most viewpoint, the most advantage from his position, right? It is a minefield of complex things you've got to take into consideration. When you guys first started, you didn't even know how to stack. Now you do. And when I say prep banger, 2-man prep banger, you'll know exactly what I'm doing. You'll know. Right? If I told you to breach the building there as a 2-man or a 3-man team, I know that you'd all know exactly what you need to do and you'll be moving fast and quick and effective in doing it because you've all proven that multiple times. It's just large scale breaching is difficult. It's a different beast altogether. The next thing you need to be worried about is the only person that needs to give direction, should it only be the squad leader in a CQC environment? I genuinely want your opinion on it.
Not if you've got 2 fire teams.
Bingo, well done, James. Then it relies on the point man. Point mans are basically the acting SLs of those areas. Think of it like that, right? Now, as I said with CQB, it is not concrete rule. It is adaptable and changes compared to the environment you're in. So, for example, if there are 3 small fire teams breaching up, or breaching teams, then there are 3 SLs. But there will be always one majority leader, always the guy that's the first one to breach. At the start of a breach, he's God. Think of him like that. And then the fire team leaders or the breaching team leaders are his disciples, Jesus' disciples. All right, let's think of it like that. Okay, I know it's a bit of a weird analogy, but like I said. So, then it is up to the individual to set the pace. All right. Last thing. PID your targets. Alright? Now, easy said than done. I've fucking done it. I know all of you have done it. We've all done it in ops where we've accidentally shot either a HVT or civilian, etc., etc. You need to basically look at their hands. That's the first thing. Where are their hands? Now, you would have come around the corner. What's the first thing that draws your attention?
Your accent.
The guard.
Shut up. Fuck off, James. Alright, that was pretty good. The gun, right? What's the second thing?
Position.
Stance. Exactly. Now, Arma is a beautiful engine simulator with super realistic stances, as we all are fully aware of that. So gun first. Uniform can be a third or a second, depending on your night vision. Obviously, night vision is a little bit harder to distinguish uniforms. In fact, it's pretty much really difficult to do. So obviously you need to make sure it's day or nighttime up. In the one coming up on Friday, you'll be halo dropping in and it will be a nighttime / early dawn up. So you cannot rely on uniform alone to PID your targets. Right? Now, obviously, luckily, you do have a very different uniform to you, so that is good. Right? But you need to PID. Where are their hands? Are they up? Are they putting their hands behind the back of their head? Are they down by the sides of their waist? Are they up in a quote-unquote weapon holding animation? That sort of thing. You need to look at those things and make a split-second decision in what you need to do. I have no idea what that is.
Drone.
Is it a drone, is it? All right. So essentially, guys, you need to understand there are a lot of complexities, and it's easy enough to be hard on yourself when you make mistakes. All right, but that's fine. That's why we do training. You can fuck up and fuck around and make mistakes in training. That's fine. In operations, then that's when the training pays off. Is there anything else anybody would like to add? Riff, I know you are, so I'll come to you in a minute. But any of you guys want to add anything?
Nope.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
The only thing I said, the exercise we did, when we cross, one of the men can't fire if an enemy comes out at that point, which leaves us vulnerable.
Okay, yeah. That's a very good one. Yeah. Why speed is key.
Yeah, or an alternative to crossing.
Or an alternative to crossing. Who calls that in a breach?
SLTL.
Point man.
Go. Well done. But yes, James, bang on. You're already starting to make pros and cons of each tactic yourself. And you will have preferred tactics that you like. Personally, I like slicing the pie at every chance I get.
Well,
Riff, can you go into Zeus and see what that was?
There's that drone.
Where was it?
It's to the northeast somewhere.
Okay.
Right? What we need to do, right, is you're already making links between each tactic. All right? Anybody else got anything to say, or is that it?
Fine by me.
Perfect. Okay, Riff, you can now obviously give your feedback as well.
Yeah, what I would say, guys, when it's a big building like this, is you've got to cut it into chunks and kind of make it a small building. Dominate the area that you're in before you decide to move on anything else. It got a little bit disjointed in the middle there where people were going all over. You've got force of numbers, and it's not always appropriate to split everything up. So dominate the hallway when you first move in it, make sure nobody can come out at you, and then deal with the rooms one by one. I think on that first room, actually, there was one of the enemies actually wasn't taken out. At least one. And certainly as well with the little window down here on the left-hand side, you took out the first guy you saw, but there was 2 other guys in the room. The amount of time you then took before you decided to move on and then ultimately neutralise that room, they would have moved by then and they would have moved on you. So it's really about identifying when you first move in there, what is this first area? Take that first area, defend that first area, and then decide which one you're taking next. And just keep going like that. Chop it up into manageable pieces rather than trying to split the team up and do the whole thing at once.
Yeah.
But that's about it, I think.
Well done. All right, so I don't want to bore you with everything else now, guys. I know obviously we had a bit of delay and that was my fault, not yours, so I'm not going to punish you by doing multiple attempts at this. So we're going to have a little bit more relaxing now. We're going to be practicing Halo drops. I know you guys already know how to do it, but just going to double check. For those of you in the US faction team on Friday, you're going to be Halo dropping and you don't want to make mistakes. UK can do it as well. Patrickson and Noza, do you want to partake in the Halo drop training?
Ooh.
Okay, that's a good sign. So what we'll do is teleport you over now and I'll explain, I'll run through the mock stuff with you, and like I said, we'll just go through from the basics again and then we can jump in. And then what we'll do is we will have some music when we drop the second time. We'll do a dry run, we'll do an actual run the first time. If you can land on the target, brownie points. The person that does not land on the target gets the donut hat for today. Okay? You all know what that means.
Wait.
Can we have the last one as well?
Wait. No time trial?
We will. If you want to stay on to do a time trial, like I said, that's fine. We need to get this in now. All right. Yeah. If you land on the targets, you'll see the targets. If you land on them, you don't get the donut hat. If you don't land on the target, you get the donut hat. All right. And then we'll do some music to do the second drop with some really cool beaty music, and then we'll do a time trial if you guys want to stay on to do that very quickly. It's a bit of fun. All right. Right. Stand by. I'll teleport you now. We'll go back to home base. Okay, so what you need to remember, guys, is the mods have changed for the Halo drop, so now it is a little bit more realistic. Now you need a gas mask to survive 8,000 meters and above, I think it is.
No,
sure?
Oxygen tank, mate, oxygen tank.
Yeah, we don't have that in the mod, so it's gas masks, unfortunately, until I can find a mod that actually puts in proper ones. That doesn't break the entire mod list, so it's a gas mask, guys, unfortunately. Alright, I do apologize. So, what we're going to do now is we're going to be theoretically lining up in an aircraft. All right, so everyone, hug Monarch as representing you swing into the aircraft. Come on, get close to her. Don't be shy. She doesn't bite much. Go on.
And if
Hug,
you
hug,
ask.
hug, 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 hug. All right. This is what will happen when you spawn into the aircraft at the start. All right. Obviously, it'll be a laptop side, but like I said, you'll all spawn in. When you spawn in, you will move to the back of the aircraft. Riff, if you go, I would say 20 meters behind to the northwest for me to represent the length of the aircraft. Perfect. There we go. What you're going to do is you're going to spawn in, then move down to the back of the aircraft, and then form a file of 2 lines, please, or 2 files. Come on then. It doesn't matter the order you line up in, guys. Just line up. It's really simple. You will have a limited time frame to do this in. Perfect. Excellent. Now, what do you do? Which side you go if you've got vehicles? It is just FYI, the vehicle's on the left side. Your right, my left.
Stay on the left. Our left.
All
So
right.
you're going to be on vehicles then. Because the vehicles spawn where you are. So you
I
want
want
to move
them.
What I'm
over.
saying is,
Right.
everybody move left.
Oh, you're saying if there were... Yeah, we know... Yeah.
If there were vehicles, which there
Yeah.
will be.
Yeah, I wouldn't stand here if there was a vehicle here.
Alright, well don't stand there then, move over to your left. Excellent. Remember, still keeping those 2 lines, guys.
Oh.
Do we
Nero,
need a
go-
drill in
go
formation,
behind
guys?
James.
Do we need a drill in formation? Instead of halo dropping, do we do a drill in formation? There we go, excellent. Didn't think anyone wanted to do that. Excellent. Pretty simple. Right. What do I mean by this hand signal?
Can't see.
Hold.
What does hold mean?
Still right.
Stand here because we're not ready to drop yet.
Excellent. Perfect. Alright, a red light will show. What does a red light mean?
Don't
Don't
go.
We're
Don't
not ready
go.
to drop.
Right? Don't drop. Right? What also does a red light indicate?
That you're approaching the target drop zone.
Bingo! Get ready. That is, make sure that you've got your ball strapped to your chin. Okay? Now, green light shows. What does a green light mean?
Go.
Excellent. How do you debus the aircraft? Anybody?
Depends on the Vic, mate.
It's a
Vehicles go
Globe Masters,
first.
mate, as we always use.
Vehicles
Vehicles go first. Excellent, Monarch. Vehicles go first. If you stand in front of the vehicles, you will get crushed. And I, as a Zeus, as you all know, like to punish you all, so I will not be healing you. You will go splat, and then you'll respawn and miss out on all the cool action and fun. That is your own fault, not mine. Once the vehicles have then deployed, what do you do?
Wait for the signal to drop.
Brilliant. What is the signal to drop? Can anybody show me or tell me?
It's the move forward one.
Excellent. That is the signal to go. Move forward. Excellent. Once the jump master has said go forward, how do you disembark the aircraft?
You jump out the back.
No.
No,
You,
there is an
the two
order.
guys in the front walk off the edge and everyone follows behind.
Exactly. Brilliant. You walk off the edge in a group. Think of it like you are holding hands. Okay? So, for example, Monarch and Noza will be holding hands. Patrickson and Pissed Off Guy, Husky and James, Nero and Orstein.
Has anyone got any anti-back?
Yeah, sorry, James, you draw the short straw on that one. All right, you'll be holding hands, walking out. Why do you not run or jump?
Because it's Arma and it's fucking glitchy.
Bingo. All right, and then you're going to be really pissed off because you're going to be stuck in the engine doing the fap, right, with your character wiggling all over the place, and then you're not going to have any fun. All right, so, right, what do you do for an equipment check? What is an equipment check?
The big
We're gonna watch it.
parachutes.
Yeah, we're gonna watch each other's back, see if we have a parachute.
Excellent. Monarch, who's your jump partner?
Noza.
Excellent. Patrickson, who's your jump partner?
Pissed off.
Excellent. Husky.
James.
Nero.
Ornstein.
Excellent. What do you do to do an equipment check with them? What do you need to do? Do you want to touch them in the bum hole, fiddle them with their toes, tickle them, or what? What you do?
Noza, you're wearing a parachute. Or you're not wearing a parachute.
Well done. Brilliant. Fantastic.
Hey,
Okay.
Nero, nice parachute.
To equip a parachute, make sure all your shit is still there. What do you do first with your backpack?
On your chest.
Brilliant. Great. Okay. So, what you're going to do, Arsenal boxes are there. I want you to put your backpacks on your chest using the ace interaction, and then get a parachute. Steerable, if that's preferable. My God, Nero, you have a big sack. See, I knew someone would laugh at that. Griff, I've been working on that for ages.
Remind them about not doing any movement when they're in the air.
That's true. Yeah, you can remind them now, actually.
Interact, and then it's
Steerable parachute. There you go. And you said a gas mask. No, take a gas mask.
First
is
off,
that-
guys,
Altimeter as well.
Make sure you put your backpack on your chest, otherwise your backpack gets deleted.
What you said, James?
Altimeter? Altimeter?
What's the gas mask called, Viking?
It is a NATO gas mask.
Where is it?
It is in masks and like face apparel. You guys should be okay with what you've got on.
The APR.
Should be. I'm pretty sure. Well, we'll know sooner or later. If you die of asphyxiation, then we know.
Yeah, I
what's
think
going
it's the APR on it.
APR
Yeah.
NATO?
Yeah,
on.
because
Yeah, NATO.
they're not called gas masks in real life, we call them respirators.
I get the shittest fucking watermark on my screen with this. Yes, Husky?
Yeah,
Right,
you
guys,
have
one-
a parachute.
Guys,
All
one
right,
thing
whoa.
to remember. When you leave the aircraft, keep your hands off your mouse. Do not move any of your controls. If you move your controls
side.
left and right or whatever, you will start to spread out from the group. If you want to land as a fighting group, don't touch anything. You steer once your parachute's open, not before. Otherwise, you, let us say, be all over the map.
Okay, beautiful. Pissed off. Come out the arsenal, and then self-ace interact with you. Go to equipment,
Husky.
and then put backpack on chest. Or
Husky.
switch backpack.
You have a parachute.
It is the APR. Alright, the rest of you, line up when you're all ready in 2 files.
Go by, let the others do the
You
job.
can actually go right by here, guys. It's you can go by the line, that's fine. Excellent, well done, Pistol. Okay.
Where's
Nero,
the
who's your
APR
jump
at?
buddy?
APR
Right here.
is in the face mask. Should be goggles.
You know why you're naked?
Yeah, yeah, and you've got no parachute.
You have no parachute, man. Okay.
By the snap
That
of
was
his fingers,
magic.
he is
That was a quick
clothed.
change.
There we are, you've got everything you need.
2 files, 2 files.
Alright, Nero, move up, because the Black Ghost PMC want to go together. So, Husky, move up, sorry. There we are, perfect. So you know, third beat. Right, Husky, can I get your jump buddy, please?
Monarch, you have a parachute?
You got a parachute.
Excellent. James.
Nero
Not
is-
James, not you, meme. There we go. And then pissed off guy, come over to the right side of tank meme.
Nero.
Stein, sorry.
You have a
There
parachute.
we go, excellent.
You have a parachute.
James, you have a parachute.
Yeah, you got a parachute. Austin.
Excellent. And
There
then,
you go.
guys, have you got a parachute? Yeah.
It's actually a picnic.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, you got a parachute.
See?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, lovely. Okay, so your equipment check is done. If your jump buddy tells you you have a parachute and you don't have a parachute, guess what that tells you? He doesn't like you. Okay, that's essentially what it means. All right, and he's an asshole.
Nozza, take
Okay.
off your parachute. So
Hey.
Jade. Right. What's going to happen is there is a laptop. The reason why we do it this way is because taking off in a Globemaster requires an airport, which most of the operations we do not have, and also it is a bitch to fly. So, yeah, like I said, you won't be having that. So, you will spawn into the aircraft. As you all have done it before, you will know that you cannot hear shit. Okay? So don't bother trying to scream at someone, because they're not going to fucking hear you. Alright? You need to keep your eye on the jump master and make sure you line up in a nice orderly line, just like you are now. Look at you all. See? Alright? Line up and you should be good to go. You will go over to the laptop. You will scroll down on the laptop. You will then scroll down till you see a blue option saying board plane. It should be in step 3. You will then select that option, and then it will fade to black and you will jump into the plane. When you jump into the plane, you will then move to the back and pair up with your jump buddy you are currently now standing in. So that will be Monarch and Husky in the front, followed by James and Nero, Pissed Off Guy and Orstein, and then Patrickson and Noza. Sorry, Hawk and Noza. Okay? Are we all happy with that? Excellent.
Yeah.
There are jump targets dotted all across the airfield. If you land in one, you do not get the donut hat. If you don't land in one, you will get the donut hat. And you will have to do the donut hat, doing the halo drop with the donut hat on. So you'll look very fetching. And James will be recording everything so everyone can see you. Alright, lovely. We will be dropping from a low altitude of about 4,000 meters. Keep it nice and light to start with. Stand by.
You can go for a bathroom break at 10,000 meters.
Yeah, you can, yeah, pretty much. Alright. I shall see you all in the plane. Board the plane, guys. Board the plane.
Yeah, scroll me.
Blue on board plane.
Ah, yeah.
Trick is to go last and be one of the first to get down. Safely. The drop zone is 17 metres above sea level as well, if you've got an altimeter. Drop zone is 17 metres above sea level. What the fuck is Monarch doing? Well, that was bloody dreadful.
Alright, okay.
What the f happened?
Oh, Monarch's dead.
Oh, I'm standing on a Monarch's head.
I'm just horrendously hurt because
You were
I
laying
jumped
on
out
the
of a plane
door.
and then I jumped into another plane.
Yes, okay, so, let me clarify.
Say again, Viking.
Your audio has just stopped making.
Oh, sorry, there we go, I went to Zeus. The longer that we take to do this, the longer you are on the server. It's as simple as that, alright? Okay? Stop joking around, and let's get this done. And then you can do all the really cool jumping backflips and fucking around shit later, alright? Right, as I said before, go up to the laptop, look at it, scroll down, board plane. Do not select any other option, otherwise you will spawn an additional plane, and then it will fuck everything else up. Do you all understand?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yup.
Excellent. Yes, Daddy Viking is telling you all off now, okay?
Sorry, Daddy.
Good boy. Right. Let me just put it...
Right, guys, line up again and we'll try and do this at a game.
No, I won't line up for simply that I gotta go. I found
Alright.
guys, sorry, but
See you later on, Sam.
have fun.
Oh, fuck me.
Alright, everyone. Board plane, get lined up to the plane. I will see you all there.
Wait, hang on.
Board the plane.
Alright, well, I was trying to organise, whatever.
Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Oh, where the fuck's the airfield? Props just respawn. Dead in the air.
Over the parade ground. There he is. Alright, everyone line up for a minute. Everyone line up.
You're missing Patrick then as well.
I need a new parachute. I don't know what the fuck happened. I glitched out and went through the floor.
Right, okay. Now I know exactly what happened. Alright, let me say this very, very clearly to you guys. Alright? Stop fucking around. Okay? This is training. Right? You're acting like a bunch of children. Alright? Do not select any other option except for board plane. The reason why you all crashed was there was an aircraft that was spawned in at the same altitude that crashed into each other. Alright? If this happens again on the third try, okay, you're all going to get a warning. Getting really aggravated now, guys, okay? Not only are you doing this in front of people, right, but also there are other unit that's happening, that's right in front of us, alright? So I don't know who it is, and I don't care. Alright? Just listen to what I'm telling you to do and you'll be fine, you'll have some fun, right? And then we'll do a nice little music thing as well, see really, really cool like Call of Duty. Right, so we line up. We then go over to the laptop. We look directly at the laptop and we select board plane. Do not select any other option like give parachute, select drop zone, altitude, spawn vehicle, anything like that.
Nero,
Do you understand?
You don't have a parachute, Nero.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah, I'm gonna get one there.
Oh yeah, make sure you get parachute.
Jump buddy me, haha! Best in the world!
I think we're still missing one of the other guys. We're missing Patrickson.
They're probably parachuting down. I just respawned rather than waste time.
Oh, I'm right here.
No, everyone else is here. I can't see one.
Oh, Ornstein DC'd. He left.
Oh, okay.
I've never called him that before. It sounds weird. Tank left.
No, I know he left. I'm talking about the other guy from the other unit. It's missing.
No,
Patrickson.
I'm right here.
No, he's right here.
He's
No, he's invisible.
invisible.
Yeah, he's invisible to me. There is no one standing there. That is a box and a parachute.
Oh well.
Okay.
Oh shit, ghost.
Could someone do me a favour and just like shoot me in the
I can
face?
hear you though, which is
Some
weird.
fucking good camouflage.
Broken.
Thank you. Right, what we're going to be doing is I'm going to drop you at a really low altitude this time. Right? I'm going to test to see if it is the mod that's breaking or if somebody being a sneaky little fucker. Alright? So, what we're going to do is we're going to drop at a low altitude, just board the plane, move to the back of the plane, and I will then tell you when to go, okay?
Sa!
Awesome.
Oh, that's not.
3,000 meters, board the plane, board the plane.
Oh,
Easy.
Nozzles.
Go on, pissed off guy. Go, just keep going, guys.
I think he respawned because his character was bugged, he said.
Okay.
For the sake of my stream. There you go, I'm on the right one. Everyone can see it's not me. I'm not the imposter.
Come on, James.
Oh, bloody hell. There's another plane. They spawned another plane. Fuck it. Let's do it. Let's make most of it. Where's targets? No eyes on targets. No eyes on... Ah! Eyes on! Too close to them. Ah, this is going to be awkward to hit. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Fucked it, fucked it, fucked it.
I got yeeted out.
Yeah, same bro. Moloch's just in the plane. Probably message her to say jump. Right, let's get a perimeter up. Get rid of the parachutes. Get backpacks back on. Oh, have I lost my backpack? I've lost my backpack. Oh, I respawned, didn't I? Yeah, you lose your backpack when you respawn. No problemo. What you're firing? I'm firing 5.56. Let's go back. I think they're all back. Let's go. Crossing!
But it is.
Bang on target though, just saying.
Yeah, well done. It's really good. Really hoping one of you guys would land. But
Oh, here's someone.
I hit someone's parachute in midair and broke like 3 legs.
Oh, Monarch missed! Monarch missed!
Oh, unlucky. Well,
Hey!
give me a second. Let's have a look. See.
I nearly missed because I was flat over the target, so I didn't want to be. So I had to like do a UE last second.
You know, you sound so chuffed. You really do. You sound so chuffed that she didn't make it.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm just happy to see others fail while I succeed.
Right.
I'm really confused about what just happened.
You missed the
don't worry,
target.
guys. I'll explain to you later, right? Let's try it one more time, but let's use this one over here, okay? This should... well, I'm not sure if it actually works, to be honest.
I think I still don't
No,
know
it
my
doesn't.
parachute. Let me just double check that.
James, do you fancy flying?
Do I ever?
Okay, I'll put an aircraft down. We'll do a drop over the air zone for static, okay? Make sure you equip static parachutes.
Oh, right.
I'll put an airplane down.
Non-steerable?
Non-steerable. Maybe telling you targeting you with this one.
Monarch, you have a parachute?
You got a parachute.
Is everyone ready, or are we still getting parachutes?
Ready?
Okay, cool.
Guy, you have a parachute.
Come over with me, and I'll teleport you to where the plane is.
Zero, you've got a parachute.
Yes. Monarch, you have a parachute.
Oh, I think I can see a Hercules.
Yes, you can. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to get in the plane, and this should be okay. Alright, so James, oh, look at you in your bloody pilot uniform as well. You assholes. Right, get into the plane, the rest of you get into the back of it. James, when you get in, open the back for me.
I've got a 343 if you need
that's
me.
Fine, mate. That's fine. When you get in, go in the back.
Roger.
Gear down.
Excellent.
Where that's it.
Right, Ace interact, and then get in as a passenger.
Got a casualty at rear plane.
What? How come someone's died already?
×2 casualties, one at the left, Husky and Nero.
How the hell did they die?
I think the door killed them.
Guys, don't play around with the doors. It might be hurting people.
It's not. It's when we get in. It makes us get in at the side.
You might need to jump in the back, dude.
I think I'm in there.
Yeah, you are.
Hello, my back it. No, wrong one.
That was so weird.
Armor is armor.
Alright, James, we're all good to go. Tighten up the back for us.
Have you got a DZ for me, mate, or can you draw a map?
These is the UAV training grounds, alright? So, take off, come round, and then come in from a vectoring of northeast, alright? Give us an altitude of about 1,000 meters as well.
Where's the UAV training ground? Seen.
Big black icon, mate. Pretty hard to miss. Successfully done something that I've never done in Arma. Take off successfully. No, I take off. Stand by and listen to my orders. When you're ready to disembark, either eject or press double B. Take us out a little bit further out, James, if you want to see easier. Make the turn off.
Roger.
Let us know when you're on path.
Online.
Everyone, stand by to drop. Get set. Drop.
It's pretty fucking cool. Oh, some of those boys are way out. I might have should hit the air brakes before. I think I got Patrickson still in the plane, not being able to eject.
Oh, let me out.
No worries, mate. We'll take her down and land. Go on. Oh, come.
Oh, jeez, man.
It is what it is.
You killed it, yeah.
No, I didn't. It's only the control surfaces. We don't need those.
No, don't need to kill our own friend and
Can you walk away from this landing? That's all I'm gonna say. Well, this.
Yeah, like 5 of that range, it was pretty annoying.
Wow, there was some heavy enemy flak in the AO there. Oh, he's teleported it over, the bastard. You had to show everyone what I did to the plane, didn't you, you bastard?
Okay, right, awesome. There we are. So essentially, guys, we'll be halo dropping from 10,000 meters tomorrow. Friday, with masks and stuff like that. So I just hope you get it right the first time, because there'll be no second chances. You'll be landing in Splat, and then you'll have to get the UK Special Forces to kind of medic you, and they won't be very happy. So yeah, I hope everyone gets it right.
How was the spread of the drop
you are?
there? How was everyone's spread? Was it too far? Because I was doing nearly 500 kilometers an hour. I was worried I was too fast when they dropped.
From what I saw of them on the ground, everyone looked cool.
Oh, cool. Okay, that's good to
Yeah,
know.
people didn't look too far apart.
Oh, good.
Fine, mate. Right, okay, so you're now free to leave, guys. Obviously, it's near enough, coming up to 9:30. If anybody wants to stay for the CQB run with the music, then by all means go for gold. Depends on the numbers, of course. So if anybody wishes to leave, you may now leave, and I'll wait to see who's left.
What are we doing
I'm
after
gonna
this?
shut off, mate. I'll
All right,
catch
buddy.
you
Let's
next
get to
time.
it.
Zero.
See ya.
What are we doing after this?
We are doing the CQB time trial with
Ah.
music.
I'll play a different game. Cheers, though.
I'm gonna head off as well because my graphics tablet.
See you later, everyone.
Bye, James. Bye, Husky.
See you later, guys.